Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, have you been thinking about outsourcing your Airbnb to a property management company? If you are, take a look at this video. There's a few things in here that you need to take into consideration. Okay, if you're going to outsource your Airbnb properties out to a property management company, here's the things you need to consider. Now, I've spoken to a few companies, and these are really based around their offerings and are based around some of the averages. So what they've been telling me is, firstly, that they can increase or they can get more revenue for my property than I can on long-term rental by a factor of 40%. Now, they've also told me that they charge a fee that doesn't include cleaning of 20%. So these are the key numbers here. Now, I'm going to use an example. They've also told me that their average nightly rental is $206. So I've been able to go back and re-engineer some of these numbers into here. And what I figured out is that, working back from these numbers, the standard monthly rent would be $4,480. Now they're going to increase this number here. They're telling me they're going to increase that by 40%. So that comes in at a number of 6272. So this is the new, that's the new revenue number there. So seems pretty good. You divided this number by 365, comes back to 206 a night. So not a bad increase there. Straight off the bat, increase of $1,792. Now, what you want to take into account is they are going to charge you 20% of the total revenue number. So out of that little transaction there, they're going to charge you a management fee of $1,254. So not a bad little earner there for the property management. Now, what this means for you is you are going to then pocket an extra $538 per month. So that seems all pretty good. So this $538 per month, so it's around $6K per year. So that's the extra money that you can possibly achieve, higher than if you had your property on long-term rental. Now, for $538 a month, there's a lot of things that are in the short-term rent that are not included in a long-term rent. Now, firstly, you've got your utilities. Which could be easily upwards of $120 a month. Whether or not you have cable, which at 60, internet, another 60, plus a whole myriad of other things that you're in there that you're going to be liable for. Also, the fact that you're actually going to have your property furnished, so it's going to have to remain furnished. Now, for a property, you know, with a monthly rent of $4,400, earning $206 a night on short-term rental, you're not going to get away with much under $30,000 of furnishings. Now, that's your couches, your TVs, your cutlery, your crockery, your linen, all this type of thing. So none of these are actually factored in there. So you factor that in, this you know, over 5 years, you know, it's already costing you $6,000 a year in replacement costs if you're taking into account depreciation. So you run these numbers, you look at this scenario, and you'll find out that either this 40% revenue is not high enough to make it worthwhile to be on short-term lease, or the management company's fee of 20% or 18% or whatever their fee is not going to be enough to make it worthwhile to go with an Airbnb or a short-term rental property management company. So you want to really run these numbers and make sure you're not doing yourself out of any money. Of course, the property management company is not going to tell you that, because that's what they're going to gain, because they're always getting whatever their percentage is, no matter how your property is performing. So as always, run your numbers, make sure it makes sense to your overall strategy, and again, with whatever you decide to do, all the very best.